Welcome back to the Twisted Worlds. Alright, I did a little roll before starting to see how difficult this task is going to be. Yeah, I rolled pretty low. So, this is not going to be easy for our quarter. Alright. So, let's get to it then, shall we? As the smell of sea air fills him, Gordur looks off at the sea. He looks at the parchment of paper in his hand. The face of a young human woman with a short bob of hair. The face of the couple's daughter. He does not know how he's going to find her, but he knows the worst that can happen as he remembers Talus and her mother. The ship goes into an uproar. They are approaching their destination. The island city that is a major trade hub in the world, Marin Nua. Gordur readies himself and stands at the ready to go to the city. So, sorry about that. So then, Gordur steps off the ship. There are plenty of guards inspecting every single ship that comes into the city. Much to his surprise, halt! Who are you? My name is Gordur. I'm here looking for someone. Uh, you got any identification to prove you are who you say you are? Gordur ponders on what to do. I guess that could work. He opens up his bag of holding, and pulls out a crystal ball. A crystal ball? What's that gonna prove? Chanting a word, a face appears in the orb. It is the Chancellor from Shasira. Ah, Gordur, my friend. What's the issue? I'm trying I'm trying to get into Marin Nua, but it seems to be locked up tight or something. A lot of security is on here. Huh. You're a long way from home then. Quite odd. Circumstances brought me here. The guard looks at the crystal ball. Chancellor, you know this man? He is a personal friend. I see. So you can claim. So he is who he claims to be. Know this: Gordur is an honest man with a good heart. He wouldn't lie, and he wouldn't trick people. I see. I'll let all the guards know that he is to be trusted. Thank you. The ball fade. The image in the ball fades. The sphere has grown dim. Gordur places it back into his bag. My apologies. It's fine. But what's going on? We've had a string of robberies, break ins, and dastardly things happen. Lots of theft. Lots of interference with daily operations. It's cause for concern. I see. That explains why all the guards are. That explains why all the guards are on edge. Is there any more we can. You're here on business anyway. What's this task you mentioned to the Chancellor? I will tell you, but I'll let you know I'm not used to sea travel as it is. I wouldn't mind just finding a spot to rest for a while first. Well, I'll see you. I'll come find you later. I'll report to the guards. I'll report to all the guards that you are someone to be trusted. Of course. As Gordur moves forward, he sits. He sits at the table of a nearby tavern. What can I get for you, man? Just something smooth. I not used to boat travel and I just got off once, so ah, you don't have proper sea legs then. Don't worry, we get your type here from time to time. I'll whip you up something to help ease that tension. Are you a strong drinker or a light drinker? I prefer to keep my wits strong, especially since I have business. So, keep it light. You got it. The bartender returns with a drink. A faint aroma of berries comes from it. That'll be 5 coppers. Gordur says in surprise, coppers? I thought the price of everything shot up since, well, since the gold incident. Well, yes, it would be. They tend to be. However, everyone still needs a stiff drink, no matter if they're rich or poor. We tend to just keep it going. Especially when it's the small kinds. Especially when it's small kind of alcohol. You know? And there are many people who travel here who aren't used to boat travel, so. So this is like a special price for something like that. The more money they have, the better it is to spend, you know? I see. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. What's this drink called? We call it the sea leg. We call it sea leg starter. Since, well, not many people really want. Only really people who aren't used to boat travel have it. Hmm. I see. Miss Gorder is enjoying the conversation and takes a sip of the drink. The guard from earlier comes back in, comes into the tavern. Oh, there you are. Good to meet you. things. Ceiling starter, huh? One of the most one of the things that weren't impacted by the gold incident. Hmm. So tell me, what is this task you brought yourself into Marin Nua for? Gordur answers, I'm looking for someone. A runaway, if you will. Their parents are worried for some reason. I see. You got any way to. You got any way of identifying who you're looking for? Yeah, I have this parchment. Has her face. Her parents gave it to me, you know? I see. Let me have a look. The guard looks at the parchment. Okay, this might be easier than I thought. Wait, I know this girl. You do? And well, sometimes shorter isn't easier, apparently. Although that's fair, I guess. Sometimes the easier way is the long way. And the long way isn't easy. And the short way isn't the easiest. Okay. You're in for a tough time, friend, then. If she's your goal. What do you mean? You see, she's currently in custody. What? War? You see, all the robberies, thefts, and everything that happened. You see, they're all perpetrated by one group. We call them the tricksters. She was caught involved in a crime. Is there is there any way to get her out, or it isn't good? It doesn't look good. She's trapped in there really badly. Damn it. We need to get. I need to get her out of there. Thing is, though, she stole something from someone powerful in the city. Normally, we would investigate more, but this person, they want her head. This person would kill a child for such things. Not all people here are good. Gordur knows this all too well. So, will I just need to talk to this person? I don't think they'll likely be open to reason. They've been irrational quite a bit. Uh, the guard ponders. Maybe if we can find out where the object is and get it back for him, he might be open to reason, I guess. Gordur. Dan one thinks, alright, I'll find this item. What was stolen anyway? A necklace with almost every single type of jewel you can imagine on it. I see. Well then, we better get investigating. Now Gordur has a task. Gordur goes, stands up, finishes his drink, and heads into the city. An island city with one mountain at the center of it. Each many different buildings and everything, all encompassing the city, even to the mountain itself. No inch of the island is not covered in civilization. It was then Gordur realized one thing. This might take me a while. Nice. Anyway, Gordur figures the best way to start is to find out more about these tricksters. So he asks people around town if they know anything about tricksters. Many of them tell him that they are thieves and criminals, but they also tell him strange stories. How their leader is never caught or always escapes. And that the leader has always been around. No one seemed to have any coherent thought about it. It is then in his wanderings, Gordur is approached by a woman in a hood. Medium length shoulder length hair, spiked downward. She approaches Gordur. Well, now, who are you? I heard you're looking for tricksters or something about them? Yes. My name's Gordur. Well then, pleasure to meet you. I'm Saria. Pleasure to meet you. Do you know anything about these tricksters? Yeah, they're a vile bunch. Stealing from people, taking what's not theirs. Or and all sorts of stuff. I see. Is there any... Why, what do you want with the tricksters anyway? A young woman is in police custody. Is in custody. Her parents want her back home, and I see. Helping parents out, huh? I can get behind that. Let me help you out. I thank you, I guess. Don't worry. So what are you gonna do? I need to find a jeweled necklace. Hmm. I don't know much about that. Hmm. Let me think. If the guards are looking for it, and this girl is imprisoned, means she didn't have it, right? So wouldn't we just need to find out who does have it? That does make sense, I guess. Let's see. Hmm. The best option for this. I wonder if he had any rivals or something. Rivals. Aha! I know. There's rumors of a very dangerous warlock in the aristocracy here. Mayhaps he's got the necklace. Hmm. I know not much of magic, but I do know sometimes they use jewels in their enchantments. If it's got all sorts of jewels on it, there might be a reason for it. That makes so much sense. Let me show you the way. Let me have a look then. As they trek all the way through the city, they find a well fortified manor. Halt. Who goes there? Says a hired guard. Gordur is about to speak, but Saria cuts in. Oh, don't mind us. We're here for something important. We need to see the Lord of the House. It's official business for the city council, you know? City council? Oh, I hate it when they spring this on us. Alright, head on in. Huh, that was simple. Yeah, the council tends to do a lot of stuff like this. So it's very believable. Well then, let's get going, I guess. As they enter the building, Saria makes a suggestion. This guy's a warlock. He might not be open to telling the truth. How about I go look around for the necklace? I appreciate it. Saria goes skulking off into the mansion. As Gordur is standing there, a man walks in. Dressed in many refined items. Who does enter my abode? I was heard that the city council is here. Instead, an orcish man is here instead. Why? I'm here looking for a missing necklace. Missing necklace? Oh, you mean Reginald's bauble? I am Edelgard von Baron, and I do not associate myself with such a pitiful situation. Even if they have such a glorious treasury, I wouldn't dare. Gordur hears that. How do you know they have a glorious treasury? Because they go on about it all the time. All the bloody time. What do I care about some necklace with many different jewels in it? Did I say how many different jewels were on it? The man grumbles. Well, I. Enough. You've proven that you cannot be trusted. Gordur takes an offensive stance. How dare you? This is my home. This is my property. You cannot threaten. And out from the top of the stairs, Saria comes down. Gordur, I found the necklace. It was in his bedchamber. What? That's impossible. That's... So you did have it. Lies. Lies. I am of pure blood. I would never. The evidence is right there, isn't it? Oh, sod it all. You shall pay for interfering. The man's energies fill with eldritch power. Told you, warlock. Saria runs to the exit. Time for battle. Gordur first, and then the aristocrat. I've already forgotten his name. Oh boy. Gordur rages and enters and attacks with reckless abandon. He misses. He attacks again. Okay, he hits that one. And magical energies fill Gordur as he attacks once more. Misses, and again. He hits. Ooh, double roll of 19. I love that. He attacks. The aristocrat is looking very annoyed. He quickly steps back. Eldritch energy fills his hands as he blasts at Gordur. Misses that one. Misses that one. And just misses that one. Huh. Gordur's turn. He attacks. Misses. Attacks. Hits. Another double roll. Yay. Gordur attacks. Hits. And then he attacks one more time. Hits. And yep. He knocks the man down. I surrender! I surrender! I surrender! You're coming with me. An innocent child is behind bars because of you. An hour passes. Guards come to the are dragging the man away in chains. Yeah. You did good finding that necklace, Gordur. The guard contacted approaches him. Thank you. We'll get the girl to you soon. You know, paperwork and stuff. With the necklace back, we can be sure to get her out. Of course. Gordur breathes a sigh of relief. He goes to an inn prepared to him by the guards. As he waits at the inn, they bring in a ragged girl. A human with short bob of hair. Hi. I'm Maris. I'm Gordur. I heard you're looking for me? Your parents, they're worried about you. Is this a good one? My parents did? My dad was forced to steal gold from places afflicted to help pay for us, but I thought I did the right thing, but I guess it wasn't. I understand how rough it is. Gordur looks down dejectedly. He can't help but blame himself for causing all this. Alright. Should rest. Help you get sorted. Right. As Gordur breathes a relief sigh, someone comes in through the window. A familiar sound. Well now, Gordur. Maris. You're all out and well. Yes, thanks to you. Wait, what did you say? Maris looks up and says, in recognition, Saria? You know her? Didn't I tell you, girl, it would all work out? I was left in jail, in chains for days. And you got out, just like I said. You didn't say anything about being imprisoned. What's going on? You don't know, do you? Saria. She's the leader of the tricksters. Quite aptly named. Wouldn't you agree? We trick and manipulate things the way we want them. What do you mean, manipulate things the way we want them? Oh, that snobby warlock aristocrat, whatever the hell his name was. Yeah, he did not steal the necklace. Maris actually did. She was guilty of that. But then I pinned it on that snob, and it was beautiful. What fun. You you had me imprison an innocent man? Innocent? He was a warlock and a snob. He's sure to be guilty of many things. In fact, I know some of the things he's guilty of. But no one can do anything about it because he's all posh, prim, and pampered. Bah. Anyone and everyone can be tricked. Believe you me. It's very easy. And I showed you that today. You. Gordur is enraged. You've accomplished your goal anyway. Feel free to come chase after me, big boy. But I'm sure you and I both know that Maris there needs some care first. I'll be waiting for you. See ya. Asaria jumps down from the window into the street and runs off. Gordur knows for a fact that he was tricked, and he will find Saria for revenge. But he didn't. But he also knows that she was also right. Maris needs care and attention first. Gordur feels conflicted. Even though she was tricked. Even though he was tricked. Even though she used him as a pawn in her games. He does know that she actually makes sense in this situation. Maris has gone days in the dungeon, poorly neglected. So it makes perfect sense to care for her first before hunting her Saria down. Now that he knows who the leader of the tricksters are, he will go and find out why. What is she up to? Who she really is? And why she does what she does. Gordur vows to track her down and get answers. And that is where we will end today. A little peek in how I made this system. It's controlled chaos in a sense. I've had pre-built characters for certain situations. There are free there are many different ways at how it works. A roll of a dice can drastically change events happens. I made up a type of character that I'm not using in the solo playthroughs or solo campaigns. However, I also made 8 distinct villains for the Twisted World as well. One of my personal favorites is definitely Saria. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing these events play out. In the meantime, if you enjoyed it, share it with everyone. I don't know, like, subscribe, maybe. I don't know. I really hate self promoting like that. But, it helps all the time and gives me even more motivation to do these. I'll see you all next time on the Twisted Worlds.